Hello, lovers.
Roses are red, violets are blue. We really want to share our conversation hearts with you.
Welcome to Likewise's third annual Week of Love with a new bookish episode every day. I'm Issa.
And I'm Sam, and we're so excited for you to join us and our Galentines while we share our love of romance books.
What can I say? We love love.
Week of Love, day one. I'm so excited. I'm feeling all the Valentine's Day energy. I'm thinking pink and red. Okay, side note, my friend recently told me that I like own the colors pink and red, and that was the biggest compliment I've ever received. Like she was like, at this point, like that's your brand. And I was like, oh, I love that. But yeah, anyways, Week of Love day one. So excited. It's our third time doing Week of Love. Every year is a little bit different. This one's a little more chill because obviously everything about Likewise in the last year has been very chill. So, but we weren't gonna not do Week of Love, just like we weren't gonna not do Podmas. So it's still gonna be super fun. We've lined up a bunch of fun guests, and I say a bunch, like we have like 10 or something. No, we've got three really fun guests, and then we've got some other fun stuff that we'll tell you more about soon.
Yes, I'm so excited. As we always allude to, Week of Love is our favorite week of the year regarding the podcast. And it really is just something that we've come to love. Like it truly is where we've made some really great friendships. And I think that part of it will always have a special place in our hearts. And like, so that's a huge reason why I love it personally. And also like it's just different. Like I haven't seen other people do this sort of thing, at least not in the podcast space. And so I think it's so fun that we kind of get to like pioneer this, whether like other people have taken it on or not. Like I think it's fun that there's at least the potential for that. And I think it'd be really, really cool if other people did take it on. Like not saying that they'd have to be like inspired by likewise, but like oh, it's just something that we
Yeah.
actually work creative in and have our own original thoughts in.
Yes, no, exactly. Week of Love. I want it to spread because, like, Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day, the energy's just so infectious. So, we won't be mad if you want to do it too.
Yes, and I don't think I'll ever be able to say it enough, like how fun and how sweet this really is. And like it's just such a great opportunity. And I feel so blessed to be a part of it. And I cannot believe that this is already the third year of doing it. Wow.
I know, me too. I was recommending to someone recently an episode from our first Week of Love, and when I was like writing it out to them, being like, "Oh yeah, like we did this. You should go listen to it. Here's the link." I was trying to find it and I couldn't find it because I was looking at last year's. And then I was like, oh my gosh, that cannot be the first one. And I'm like, that was forever ago. And then even trying to like go back and finding things in my camera roll to like work on content and it's back from the first one. Or, going in our drive and seeing like the promo graphics we made for the first one and just like, oh, it's so fun and nostalgic and um I don't know, it makes me feel a little weird because I'm like, wow, the last year really was that fast if 2 years ago feels like yesterday. So,
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I think about those graphics a lot. I'm like, wow, how much we've grown from those.
mm,
I mean, not that they were bad, but we've definitely done better.
we just
Um,
wouldn't do the same thing now.
yeah. And I think, but like that's one that I'm not like so like cringed by. It's like, oh
I
my gosh,
still
no, you
love
really
it.
can't see the growth. Like I still love it so much. And like I think because yeah, this is like such an original thought that we had. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, this is just like us doing this for the first time. And you can tell that it's for the first time, but there was so much love and so much care and effort put into it that like we really did the most the first year. And so like last year when we didn't do all that, I was like, dang, are we like shorting our guests because we're not doing like what we did last year? But I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, man, the
Oh my
past week
gosh.
loves.
And I'm so excited for everyone to see the content for this week. Sam, you are incredible. You've put in so much work into them, like so many hours. Like I am, oh my gosh, I'm just so honored to be your friend and to like be able to share a Canva account with you so that I can always have these first looks. And I'm so sorry that I haven't done anything, but truly, like, there's no way I could like contribute to these at all because these are just so incredible. I'm
Aw.
obsessed. And like literally every single year with Week of Love, like we kind of try to be like ahead of a trend or like t do our own takes on trends and like you can tell. But like this one is so, so good.
Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. And it's so funny because I'm like, I keep doubting it and I keep thinking like, is this going to be enough content? Like usually we do like a bunch of stories or we do all these other like things and I'm just like, I just like don't know if that's the move this year. Like there's such a shift away from like mass amounts of content that I don't think we really need to like batch so much content for every single day. And so I'd rather have like a couple really, really good posts that can just be like pinned or those. And then in addition to those, like we can just do really organic content, just like hopping on and doing like Bev talk and talking about the episodes to like break things up and be less graphic heavy. Um, because that is one thing like that always makes us like not love our content sometimes is like if it starts to feel too graphic heavy and it doesn't feel like human. Um, So yeah, I'm excited to maybe do less content, more richness to it.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Perfectly stated. And I can't wait. Yeah, we'll of course have a full calendar. Don't you worry. We'll spell everything out, but it will be a lot less content than years past,
Yeah.
which is not a bad thing.
But you know what? Everyone's going analog. Everyone's all for
It'll
it.
be very refreshing. Don't you worry.
Yes.
Don't you worry.
Uh, well, one thing I'm really excited for is obviously our lineup, our days, our episodes we have planned, the people we're talking to, the things we're talking about. Um, so what better to do than talk about our schedule?
Yes. So obviously today we've got our Week of Love kickoff. Oh my gosh, how fun. This is gonna be a short little episode, almost like a novella, a mini, if you will. And yeah, so we're just going through the week and what we've got for you. And then also, surprise, we're gonna be releasing a mini today and think author interview, but with Sam and Issa. Um, Honestly, this was a very last minute decision, and we're not entirely sure what that looks like yet. So you'll just have to listen to the minis as they come,
Yeah.
and you have to find out for yourself. But it's gonna
Yeah.
be fun. Don't you worry.
I think it'll be really cool, really fun. I was just like, I think we need to align on like doing something cool and fun and similar to each other for our content. So, um, I'm excited for that. Yay! Um, all right. Tomorrow, day two, Tuesday, we have Sydney Applegate on, author Sydney Applegate, also host of Talkworthy podcast. Um, and she is a longtime friend of ours now. She was first a guest on Likewise in our first week of love, so it is like our 2 year friendversary, and she's one of our favorite friends to just like yap with. And um, just the short time we got to record the episode together was like not enough, but it was like just enough to like hold us over in a way. Um, but yeah, I still cannot believe we have not met her in person because like in my head we know her so well. Hopefully that doesn't sound creepy, but and maybe she feels the same way. I don't know. But it was just so fun to talk to her again. It was her third time being on the podcast and not the last. So
Yes. And coming to you on Wednesday, February 11th, we actually have a super special guest that we have met in person, and we actually met her before we were friends. And then we became friends over the weekend, and that is our sweet podcasting friend, Megan from Megan's Bookish Life podcast. We are so excited for that episode to come out. It was such a good time, so much fun, always talking with her, and can't wait for you guys to listen to that one.
yes, our friendship with Megan is so special because we get to connect over like just podcast things. And obviously now we get to do that with Sydney too. But Yes, it's just so fun, and we share a lot of the same interests, and just we're fans of the same things, and it's so fun. We've been on her podcast. She's been on Likewise before, and now she's on a second time. So super fun. Thursday, day 4 is our second mini-sode day. So same thing as today's mini, but opposite.
Again, very TBD, very last minute.
Very vague.
Last minute as of recording the kickoff episode, not last minute as in Week of Love. Um,
Right.
just need to get that out there. Like,
There's
there's
like,
still plenty of time before Week of Love.
yeah, there's time.
But we just know that that one's going to be fun for us as well. And then on Friday, day 5, we have super special guest, first time Likewise guest, all things edits with Lauren of Author's Best Friend. We are so excited to have had the opportunity to chat with her and to pick her brain and just get to know her more as editor Lauren and then more outside of editor Lauren. So
Ooh.
super fun friendship to have cultivated. And she also has Author's Best Friend podcast, which we love listening to. So another podcaster that love to pick her brains and just kind of bond over that as well.
Yes. It almost feels like it's so funny because Week of Love started as like indie romance authors like interviews every day. And it is kind of what started author interviews for us more. We had done one before it, but we loved that so much it turned into this. Um, but it's so funny that now it's still bookish because we're all like bookish people and it's like somewhat authors, but now it's like, okay, all of our guests are podcasters.
Yes, that's so true. Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
funny.
Oh my gosh. Are we in the
We
podcaster
could
space?
pods.
Oh my gosh, what if? Oh my gosh, podcaster summer games. That could be crazy.
That's fun.
That's our idea. Just know we have it on record.
Yeah. So when you see that coming this year, it was us. Oh my gosh. But yes, so fun. And then the last day of Week of Love is, of course, 214. And
And what
214,
is that?
it's the most special day ever. It is 1 year from when we published our debut novel, Me for You. Yeah, I said our debut novel. We wrote it together. And if you haven't been around, if you didn't know that. And last year we did like a release day special. We did like a behind the scenes episode on the book. And now this year we obviously have to celebrate its first birthday. So we're gonna do some fun special stuff, talk about things we haven't before. Um,
Which is going to be hard to find.
Hard to find. We have some really fun ideas. I love how I'm saying when this comes out. No, actually, we will not have recorded. No, we
No,
will
we
have
will have.
recorded. Okay, yes. Sorry. I'm like, I cannot keep track of days anymore. We're doing a good thing by recording early, but I'm also like losing track. I'm like, man, I should talk about this like we've already recorded it. But I'll be honest, we haven't. Uh, so excited to just dive back into Me for You. It's been a while since like we talked about it a little bit recently, but it's been a while since we've really like gone into it deeper, and maybe it'll help us be more inspired for the future of 214.
Yes. Oh, can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. Ugh, I love Week of Love. I will never be over it. And I'm already so excited for Week of Love number 4, 2027.
Yes, that's wild. Oh my goodness.
We'll spend the whole
Aw.
year planning. Construction workers, where are you?
Yeah, I went back to listen to our intro from last year, and I think I was on the first episode. Or no, it might have been the last one. And in it we said something about like, oh, can't wait to work on next year's. And I was like, oh, actually, of cour- we say that, but we could wait. We did wait.
Oh, we
We
waited.
waited.
We waited by accident. Life just happens, guys, and that's really life Likewise's mantra. Life happens. But it's okay. This is so fun no matter how it comes out. No matter how it happens, it always happens. And I'm So grateful for that.
Yes. Aw, cute. Okay, I guess one more thing before we go, because obviously throughout the week we talk about it with our guests. We talk about books they're reading or books on their TBR, but we need our moment to talk about ours.
Yes,
Since
I
this
already forgot
isn't
about this.
like it's not a regular episode, we didn't do Roses and Thorns. We're not really giving you a song today, for this episode. So instead, we will leave you with our current books, what we're currently reading, maybe something we is like immediately next on our TBR, all of that jazz.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. Oh my gosh. We've never done this before. Well, maybe we have, but like
But not like
not like
this.
this.
Oh,
Okay, so we both have like one audiobook and one or two physical books or like reading with our eyes books or something, right?
yeah. Reading with our eyes books.
Well, because maybe not
Yeah,
physical.
it's on my Kindle. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, what are your books?
Okay, so I'm listening to Battle Royal by Lucy Parker. I'm not that far into it, so I can't explain it very much. But it's like a rom-com and it's like basically like the whole premise. It's kind of enemies to lovers, or like rivals in a way. Um, but the show they're on is supposed to be kind of like British Bake Off.
Wait, that's so fun.
Yeah, and they're like British, so like in my audiobook, it's like fun to listen to because I love like some of my favorite podcasts are from the English people.
Love that.
I just love listening to like their accents, and I don't think I've ever listened to an audiobook before that's like narrated by British people, so I'm loving it. It's so fun. It makes like the banter so fun. Um, but I'm not
Oh,
very far into it, so I can't say much, but I like it.
no, like foreign banter is very different from American banter,
Yeah.
and it's so fun. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Oh, okay. My audiobook that I've listened to, very different. It is The Tattooist of Auschwitz.
Oh my goodness.
It's so good so
That
far. Like,
yeah, I really
I'm
want to read
actually
that
able
book.
to like get stuff. I think it's because I slowed it down to like two times speed instead of 2.75. But yeah, I found out it's a love story. Um, yeah, it's so cute. I mean, it's sad, obviously, but oh, it's cute. And I hope I cry.
I hope I cry.
And am I a bad person if I don't cry? But it's an audiobook, so I don't know if I'll cry, but I hope I cry.
Hey, you never know. Yeah, I've heard nothing but great things about that book. Um, okay, my book I'm reading on my Kindle right now is an arc of Cloud Nine by Amanda Sinatra. It's the first book of the Snowy Peak series. And yeah, I found her on Instagram. And the book sounded so cute. And um, so then I went on NetGalley and requested it. And then I told Issa, I was like, get on NetGalley and request this. And the second I got it, I started reading it. And I'm into it. I don't think I've updated my progress, so I think I'm further than my stuff says I am, but I'm probably around like a quarter of the way through, and I was just like hooked right away. It even has a like little like glossary at the beginning for snowboarding terms for like tricks. So yeah, it's really fun. The premise is like they're having to save this like winter like skiing, snowboarding resort that the main character, her best friend's family owns, and she always went to growing up. She like grew up snowboarding and competing. Now she's a photographer. She struggles with having PCOS. It's very riveting plot. And then of course she's like of course our male love interest is like the super cocky, like big ego, professional snowboarder, who like she immediately hates, but he's hot. So,
So true.
so yeah.
Yeah, so I'm also reading Cloud Nine, except it says I'm 11% in, and I don't think I'm that far in. But yeah, it is so fun. It's so cute. It comes out February 17th, so literally right after Week of Love. I'm excited for it. It's so good already. And then I'm also allegedly reading Wuthering Heights.
Love
in
that.
preparation for the movie. That movie comes out next week. Or at the end of this week. I don't think I'm gonna be finishing this book. I'm hardly on page two.
You know what? It's
And
okay
that's
because they're
not.
like not gonna be the same thing anyways, so it's okay.
I know, but I want to know what it's about because I'm so confused.
I loved all the TikToks of like everybody trying to read the book and then they're like can't comprehend the dialogue.
Yeah. So that's why it's very allegedly reading. But I'm so excited. Ah,
Yes. My other physical book I'm reading is I got like halfway through it back in November when I went on a quick little weekend trip on the plane and I just like hadn't picked it back up, but it is there and I know I'm halfway through and I was really enjoying it and it's very fitting for like the Valentine's Day vibes, so I think I'll finish it. It's called The Wedding Date. Um, yeah, it's fun. I'm kind of in like a really fun rom-com era, which I'm glad to be back in. I have to recommend an audiobook for anybody who wants a good memoir audiobook recommendation. Um, when I was like 4 hours early to the airport, I listened to the entirety of Bottom of the Pyramid by Nia Sue, from Dance Moms. Amazing. Amazing. It was so good. I can't recommend more.
I'll have to take a look at that one.
Oh yeah, honestly, like it was just so like I was so entertained the whole time. I was like angry for her with her at points. Yeah, it was just so awesome. And as someone who watched Dance Moms religiously as a kid, probably like when I was too young to be watching it. I was teaching dance and I said something about Dance Moms and the girls in my class were like 9 or 10 and they go, I'm not allowed to watch Dance Moms. And I said, for good reason. Good reason.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I loved that. And yes, I also have a really funny story. When I met Sierra, we're eating breakfast and she says something that reminded me. And in my head, I go, oh my gosh, that reminds me of a book I just read. Oh, we're talking about trivia. Okay, so I'm like, talking about how I go to trivia with my sister. She's talking about her trivia she goes to in her town. And I'm like, oh my gosh, haha. Like she said something and I was like, wow, that really reminded me of a book I just read. Like I have to recommend to you this book now because like it had the best scene I've ever read. Like it was so detailed. Like I pictured it so vividly. It was my favorite scene of this whole book. They went to trivia and I was about to say, like I was thinking through it in my head while she was talking. I was about to say it and I went, oh my God, that's her book. I was about to recommend her and explain to her her own book, her novella from her Christmas novella.
That is so funny. That was such a good scene
It
too.
was a really good, yeah, it was so good. It's like my favorite of that whole thing. And so then I was like, okay, I have to tell you, you talking about trivia made me think of a really good trivia scene, and it was yours. That's why it's so good. Like, that's why you write really good trivia. Like, you live trivia very well.
Yes, this has been Week of Love Kickoff.
Yeah, thank you for listening to Week of Love Kickoff. Um, Hopefully now you know which episodes you want to listen to, and the answer should be all of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hopefully it's all of them.
Yeah.
No, but truthfully, I'm so excited for the rest of this week to unfold, and I can't wait for you guys to listen to what this week has to offer. It's so good
Yes.
and so fun.
Yeah, so fun. Can't wait. And thanks for coming to our week-long Galentine's party.
Yes. This was such a good little episode. I don't know how little it really was, but it's so fun as per usual. And Sam, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all. Bye.
Bye.